forever, never endingly psychology infinity. If you ever find yourself in the wrong story, leave. Perhaps the greatest faculty our minds possess, perhaps the greatest faculty our minds possess, is the ability to cope with pain. Classic thinking teaches us of the four doors of the mind, which everyone moves through according to their need. First is the door of sleep. Sleep offers a retreat from the world and all its pain. Sleep marks past in time, giving us distance from the things that have hurt us. When a person is wounded, they will often fall unconscious. Similarly, someone who hears traumatic news will often swoon or faint. This is the mind's way of protecting itself from pain by stepping through the first door. Second is the door of forgetting. Some wounds are too deep to heal or too deep to heal quickly. In addition, many memories are simply painful and there is no healing to be done. Bum 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 bum. The saying that time heals all wounds is false. Time heals most wounds. The rest are hidden behind the door. Third is the door of madness. There are times when the mind is dealt such a blow it hides itself in insanity. While this may not seem beneficial, it is. There are times when reality is nothing but pain, and to escape the pain, the mind must leave reality behind. Last is the door of death, the final resort. Nothing can hurt us after we are dead, or so we have been told. Behold, a wonderful fact to reflect upon, that every human creature is constituted to be profound, secret and mystery to every other, wrapper forever. I don't know what's worse, to know how what you are and be happy, or to become what you've always wanted to be and feel alone. Whoa, not spend no to the phone. I know enough to know that no woman should ever marry a man who hated his mother, rapper forever. According to Madame Pomfrey, thoughts could leave deeper scars than almost anything else. Raps on the shelf, a pendulum of the mind oscillates between sense and nonsense, not between right and wrong. Our wounds are often the openings into the best and most beautiful part of us. Introverts, in contrast, may have strong social skills, and enjoy parties and business meetings, but after a while wish they were home in their pajamas, rapping Bahama, banana. They prefer to devote their social energies to close friends, colleagues, and family. They listen more than they talk, think before they speak, and often feel as if they express themselves better in writing and spitting than in conversation. They tend to dislike conflict. Many have a horror of small talk, but enjoy deep discussions. Rapping relentless. With my raps, I am obsessed with my lyrics. Perhaps home is not a place, but simply an irrevocable condition. Rap in conclusion, every form of addiction is bad, no matter whether of a narcotic or to be alcohol, morphine, or idealism. As a child, I felt myself to be alone, and I am still, because I know things and must hint at things which others apparently know nothing of, and for the most part do not want to know. Often father and daughter look down on mother together, women together. They exchange meaningful glances when she misses a point. They agree that she is not bright as they are, cannot reason as they do. But collusion does not save a daughter from the mother's fate. Wrap up a babe. There are some people you like immediately, some whom you think you might learn to like in the fullness of time, and some that you simply want to push away from you with a sharp stick. You fucking prick. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep, wrapping in between. Now, it's a hell of a start being able to recognize what makes you happy. Monopoly, rapidly, slappity, sloppity. I've always believed that you can think positively just as well as you can think negatively. Sanity and happiness are an impossible combination. Happiness in intelligent people is the rarest thing I know. For success, attitude is equally as important as ability. Becoming is better than being. Becoming is better than being. I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 things that do not work. The brain is wider than the sky. If you deliberately plan on being less than you are capable of being, then I warn you that you will be unhappy for the rest of your life. Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, rapid and relentless. And the word happy will lose its meaning if we're not balanced by sadness. Happiness is not out there for us to find. The reason that it's not out there is that it's inside of us. Now, the wheels in the bus go round and round, bringing your mom to Pound Town. The unexamined life is not worth living. Despair evaporates when we stop denying who we really are and attempt to uncover and accept our true nature. Our individual difference are a product of our environment, are the result of genetic inheritance. Meaning is something we discover rather than invent. According to Frank, we must find it for ourselves. We find it through living and specifically through love, creating things and be the way we choose to see things. Bauer found that unhappy people recall details of a sad story better than those who were happy when they spit it. A man's inherent state of being is one of the most of anxiety and hopelessness. A theory of conformism, which states that when a person has neither the ability nor expertise to make a decision, he will look to the group to decide how to behave. Conformity can limit or distort an individual's response to a situation and seems to result in a diffusion of responsibility. We all need each other. This type of interdependence is the greatest challenge to the maturity of the individual and group functioning. However, as we strive to become free, unique individuals, we still feel the need for unity with others, and in trying to balance these needs, we may seek out the comfort of comfort into a group or an authority. This is a misguided approach, says From. It is imperative to discover one's own independent sense of self and one's own personal views and value systems rather than adhering to conventional and authoritarian norms. Blah, 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 blah. And if we try to hand responsibility for our choices to other people or institutions, we become alienated from ourselves when the very purpose of our lives is to define ourselves through embracing our personal uniqueness, discovering our own ideas and abilities, and embracing that which differentiate each of us from other people. Pearls, on the other hand, feels it is essential for people to understand the power of their own roles in creation. He wants to make us aware that we can change our realities, and in fact, we're responsible for doing so. No one else can do it for us. Once we realize that perception is the backbone of reality, each of us is forced to take responsibility for the life we create and the way we choose to view the world. Our personal sense of reality is created through our perception, through the ways in which we view our experiences, not the events themselves. However, it is easy to forget this or even fail to recognize it. He says we tend to make our viewpoint of the world for the absolute objective truth rather than acknowledging the role of perception and its influence in creating our perspective, together with all the ideas, actions, and beliefs that stem from it. Rap never ended.